Thursday.
Get some water.
I feel Thursday. I should have got some water out the refrigerator like fancy people do.
Yeah, that's why we got it.
Stay right here. I want fancy water in a plastic cup.
Give me some too.
You want fancy water in a plastic cup?
And a little ice.
A little bit of ice? You want
Yeah, let's be fancy.
Crushed or regular ice?
Regular. I like regular.
That's good. That's good. That's good. That's too much ice for me. I don't even.
You don't get that much. I don't mind ice. You know how to get water?
Baby, I'm a whole adult.
I don't see you getting it.
I was about to push the wrong one.
I know you was. But you was being smart.
I'm a whole adult. Tell me what to do. All right, here go your agua. Here go my agua. The difference is I'm going to drink mine.
What am I doing mine?
Oh, no, you're going to sip.
Okay, sir.
I'm not going to use gloves.
Are you refreshed? This your house.
Yeah.
You're cooking in your own kitchen.
Who's going to stop me, boo?
Who you showing off for? Nobody.
Nobody. Who going to stop me?
Nobody.
Nobody. All right. All right, cornbread.
All right, go on with yours. The people are waiting.
What's up, people? How are you all doing? Real simple recipe today. Good to have you here, first of all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for following Cooking with Greenies. Thank you for sharing, because sharing is caring. And we're going to use stuff that's in the fridge, man, because food is getting expensive. You know what I'm saying? So we were able to get a nice size little pork loin from our local grocer for about $4.75. It was in our freezer. We thawed it out. Instead of making pork chops, which I made this recipe with last time, thick cut pork chops, we're gonna make some thick cut pork loin chops. Okay, but good to have you. Tap that screen. Thank you for sharing. Sharing is caring. If you want to know what the deals are today, we're going to be running, because we did so well on the pot set, we're going to be running the pot set again during this live and up to midnight tonight. $40 off. So the pot set will be only $169 for the 9-piece stainless steel pot set. And then we're going to be giving this for $30 off. The magnetic bamboo knife holder for all your knives and your
$30 off?
For $15, which is $30 off. I mean $30, which is $15 off. Y'all, let's take that back.
Yeah, you're confusing.
We're gonna have this bamboo beauty for only $30, which is $15 off. Good to have you. So let's get started, guys. We're gonna do our cleansing breath. We're gonna do our theme song. We're gonna do our word for the day, and then we're gonna do this super simple. I'm gonna show you how super easy this is gonna do. We're gonna do a peach glaze, and you can make it peach bourbon glaze or whatever. Look, we're not getting that fancy. We're just gonna do a peach glaze pork loin, and we're gonna have a nice little spring salad, a great little Easter meal, date night meal if you want, something light but still with a lot of sustenance for your dinner. All right, so let's make it happen, boo. Let's make it happen, Captain. And TikTok, and YouTube, and Instagram. No, not Instagram right now. What up, what up, what up? We are going to be doing... some more music first.
Okay. Cause see, I pushed the right one. Look, wait. Why is it doing that? It's switched.
Can we, production? Can we
look, it's your tablet, sir.
Production. Anyhow, so we're going to go ahead and do our cleansing breath, y'all. This is our exercise to remind our... You can't quit a job you're not getting paid on. We start exercise to remind ourselves to release our stress during the day, all right? And the way we do that is we just count to 3, we inhale some cleansing breath, we get a little message because we forgot to hit our no message sound. And then we let it go. We let anything go when we exhale, all right? So here we go. 1, 2, 3, let's inhale through the nose. Hold it for a second, and let's release. Shake it off. Feel better, feel lighter, but you can let that thing go anytime you feel like it, all right? So the word for the day on our board from Bishop Whirlpool, who is the pastor of the kitchen, he has to say this: the magic you are looking for is in the work you are avoiding. He's talking to a procrastinator like me. The magic you are looking for, that spark, that thing, that whatever it is, that's je ne sais quoi. The magic you are looking for is in the work you are avoiding. You got to do the work. You got to put the work in. Stop putting it off. Stop making it tomorrow. That's why things aren't happening, because you're avoiding the work. I don't know what they're talking to.
Thank you, Marva Logan, for 100 stars.
Yep. If you guys are in the area, we started a promotion today. You'll hear more about it probably after the live. I don't know. Miss Latisse might be posting. We made a nice little commercial, but you'll hear more about that. All right. So let's start getting this thing together. It's super simple. I have the oven on 450.
Someone asked you to turn your notifications off, please, sir.
Tell that someone.
You know who it is.
Tell that someone. Go ahead. My camera person can do it.
I can't.
Why you can't do it, baby?
I'm just asking a question.
So I'm going to cut these into some nice sized chops, guys. Boom. I think that's a good sized chop there. Little loin chop. Thick cut, you know. Boom. And yeah, you can go ahead and still take this thing and throw it and broil it and do all kinds of stuff. But we're going to use a combination of pan searing and baking. I feel like this end piece is going to be weird, but whatever.
I'll cook it anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna cook all of them. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some nice chops, some thick cut chops that you would spend a bunch of money for bone in at the grocery. We did it with a $4.75 loin. That's $1. That's $1. That's $1. That's $1. Then we're right here.
That's 75 cents.
So let's go ahead and start getting our meat ready to be seared. So we're gonna pan sear this, but before we do that, we're gonna go ahead and season this bad boy up. We're gonna use our Creole blend. I want a little bit of heat, a little more flavor in that. We're gonna put them on both sides, and then we're gonna get that in the pan. All right? And again, remember, our oven is 450 degrees, so it's nice and super hot. We want to get some nice heat on these bad boys and flavor. Not just heat. We could have used our smooth heat blend if we just wanted heat, but you know, we want to make sure we get some good flavor on this. So I'm just gonna rub a little bit of that spice around. I feel like if you need a little more than what the recipe called for, go right ahead. Don't be mad. It's your kitchen. Who's gonna stop you, boo? You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna turn these over. Boom, 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 boom. And if people are watching you, go on and put your gloves on. It's fine. But when you're in your kitchen, you're cooking for you and your family, you can do what you want. Make sure you wash your hands. Make sure you don't cross-contaminate. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a little bit more. I just measured some out, but I probably was wrong. As you can see. A little bit more, just a little more. And that's probably about a tablespoon and a half or so. I'm gonna get some on the sides, because why not? Also a good way to clean up my little board a bit.
Yeah, it's a pork tissue.
It's a pork tissue, just cleaning up a bit. Wipe that thing clean with the pork tissue. Pork tissue sound like something medical.
No.
Something medical. I mean, you can get a little bit more. Well, I mean, what's up? Maybe some more fell down there. Oh, what? More fell down there? I got it. Okay, cool. Just get someone. I want to get some flavor crystals everywhere. Boom, boom, boom. Like it, love it. Okay, that weird piece is gonna be interesting. So, got that going. We are going to start getting our pan hot and get some sear on these. Of course, you can do that ahead of time and have them sitting for a little while. It's your kitchen. Who's gonna stop you, okay? So, let's go ahead and turn our induction top on. We're gonna get a little oil down. We want to get a little smoke right before smoke point, and we're gonna get some color on these.
We fell off the ceiling, Luana. Get up. I hope y'all had a good day today. We did not really have any sales today.
Yeah, it was super slow today. But some days are like that. If you're in business, you know it's not always, sunshine and rainbows and butterflies. But we got a lot of work done still. So we're gonna get that. I'm gonna right before it starts shimmering, I'm gonna go ahead and start. Right as it starts shimmering, I'm gonna start adding some of the pork in here and get some color on these.
Well, before they go in the oven. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a little color first. I'm gonna put them in the oven. We're gonna bake them at that 450 to about 140. Pork needs to cook to about 145-ish. But we're gonna cook it in some sauce, so I'm gonna take it out a few minutes before. And we're gonna make a nice little peach glaze sauce too. Alright, let's see what we're talking about on sizzle. Not that much. Give it a little bit more heat. There we go.
I don't know where you set it at too. Hey, Dion. Thank you guys for coming on. Wait, what?
Not a lot of fat cap on this. So I don't have to worry about rendering it down so much. I just want to make sure I get a teeny bit of color on each side. As you can see right there, what we got.
Oh, I'm glad you got your order, Mr. Wanu. We'll be sending more out this week. Luana, sit back. She's talking about the sizzle. Hit her in the eye. Girl, sit down.
Another piece here.
You're like, that took all the oil. We've got a flash gold. I don't know what a flash gold is, but we seem to have one over here on TikTok.
Flash gold.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good. Let's go. I don't know what that means, but let's make the flash gold, guys.
Miss Betty says, sounds good. She loves anything that's got peaches in it.
Okay. You're going to really love this. It's super simple to do, Miss Betty. A little color there. I'm going to get some color on the other end. Because why not? I mean, I wish it was a fattier piece of loin. Most loins are trimmed down pretty good, but it's all right. We're going to still get some good flavor in this. Getting a little bit of flavor, just a little render on each side.
I can smell the spices. Patricia said, where'd it go? I baked pork chops, 400 degrees for about 15 minutes, and they were tough. Why is that? You
got to check your internal temperature, okay? So if they're super thin, 400 degree might be cooking them too fast for you, okay? If you're cooking them for color and you want it, first I would get a little sear on it, but you gotta remember, pork is a little different from chicken. You cook it to a lower temperature than you would normally cook chicken. Chicken is usually around 165 degrees. So get yourself, you need one of our digital thermometers, okay? Miss, who was that?
Patricia.
It's Patricia. 140 and then let it sit to 145, and usually will raise the temperature a bit. So you just don't want to overcook it. Do the tough pork is because you cooked it too long. I'm getting some color on these. I'm about probably flip that guy here. Flip this one here. And that guy's probably already ready to get a flip. Yep. And then we're going to get them cooked 140-ish in the oven. Getting a little color.
It's smelling good. Luana, go sit in the corner. Go sit in the corner.
And then we're going to get this little 75-cent piece right here. And we are using our cooking with grains, non-stick stainless steel, scratch-proof, peel-proof pans. As you guys know and probably all love, because you probably have them yourself.
And our great spice.
We are taking pre-orders still for these pieces, these pans. Our shipper said they should be in United States by tomorrow. So hopefully, if you're waiting on them, you don't have to wait too much longer. A little color.
Luana said she can go sit in the corner upside down on her head. Just trying to help.
And I'm going to have to turn these off. And we're going to put that in the oven.
In the frying pan.
450. And I have to just check it in a little bit to make sure that we are at 140. It's probably not going to take that long.
I said they can smell it. They can smell
Can you
it.
smell it already? Now we're going to make the sauce, guys. Super simple. We're going to show you in a second. And before you know it, we're going to have a whole meal. Quick and easy. For those of you that don't think you can do a meal really fast,
Victor said, why they look good and not even done yet? Because of the spices. Karen said she here for the glaze.
Oh, look, you're going to be there in a second. We're about to do the glaze in a second. So we're doing just a little antibacterial spray on your boards every once and again.
Hey, Steve. Steve Galley up here. He said FedEx that meal to his house.
Steve, come on down with Wham. He'll be down here in about a couple of days, actually. Add a little oil. And we're going to start making
Good night, Laverne. Thanks for coming
sauce.
through.
I just do a little antibacterial on any kind of porous material like this wood cutting board to keep from getting any bacteria in there. And then I do a little oil just to seal it. Done deal. All right. Let's start making our sauce, y'all. Sauce time. All right. So, sauce is easy. We're going to start with a little oil.
What you just said over there?
Boom. Got some right there.
Ooh, measured
I
out.
measured some out already. It's got a little... Except I rinsed this and it's got like a couple of drops of oil, of water, so it's going to be like...
That's all your fault.
It's going to be my fault. I already know what's going to happen. I'm just letting you know. So we're putting that in there, and then we're going to start getting our peaches in the pan. So we're using probably about a cup or so of some clean peaches in the pan. If you have fresh peaches, even better. Yeah, we're going to have a little liquid in there, so we're going to get a teeny bit of pop, but it's all right. So I just want to get some color on my peaches, all right?
Betty has a question still.
Yes, Betty.
What is the highest temperature you can use for the cookware in the oven?
500 degrees. It's rated to 500 degrees. The glass lid's probably around 400.
Steve said him and William going fishing when we get back.
Let's go. Yeah, Win will be up here probably. He's coming up for my sister's wedding. So he'll be up here probably a couple of days before.
Not next week, but the week after.
Yeah. We want to get a little color on these bad boys. Guess what? You can add more if you want. I figure for 2-3 of us, that's plenty. I probably should have put more because I ended up putting all the
portion in.
You know what? That's what I got. Time. So this was a can of clean peaches. I just grabbed a few out. That's what I'm going to do. Put a couple more in here.
It's funny.
But you're never going to be too many, is what I'm thinking. What do you think about that, babe?
Whatever you want to do.
She said, I'm here for it.
I'm here. You gonna use the juice too, right?
Nope.
No?
No.
Oh, I thought you used the juice for the glaze.
A little color. Just see this.
I'm watching.
Just see.
I'm here to say Miss Karen said she here for the glaze.
You gotta remember, that's a whole lot of fructose, a lot of cane sugar, a lot of processed stuff, so I'm just gonna trying to make it a little more, I mean, it ain't healthy at all. I want to get a teeny bit of color on these. That was way too soft. A little color on our peaches, guys. I don't know if anybody wants any Gucci peaches stuff to the side. I literally was going to drink some and I was like, ew, it's got grease in it. Y'all smell that? So good.
You want us to, the aroma is amazing on my iPhone.
Who said that?
Tawana.
Should have known.
I guess you're talking about the corn.
Just getting a bit of color on some of them. Let it do its thing. We're going to start adding some of our ingredients though. So we're going to use our cooking range no salt, onion, black pepper, and our pink Himalayan sea salt. And what else we're going to put in there? Just a bit of garlic, okay? That's going to be in our sauce. Just kind of get a couple more pieces with a little more browning. And then we're going to start building this sauce, and you guys can see how fast it is. And this, you can skip this. Maybe you don't even care if you have caramelized peaches. Yeah. You don't have to have caramelized peaches. You can do it however you want. If you're trying to get some kids into bed, and you know it's almost time for them to go to bed, they need to eat, and they're going to need an hour, and you need your time tonight because your show is on, throw these things in the pan, heat them up. Start making the sauce. Boom. Just like that. We got a little color in there. I'm alright with that. I'm okay with that. We're going to hit it with a little garlic and a little onion, black pepper, and a little pink Himalayan sea salt. Just a little bit on all of these. These things are going to be a thing, y'all. So just as the garlic starts getting fragrant, we're going to add about a teaspoon or so, I wanted to measure this out, of apple cider vinegar. Turn that down a little bit. We're going to do about a teaspoon of Where's His Sister sauce. Because we're building flavors here. Give or take, you know. We're going to add about a teaspoon of Dijon mustard. This one never was open.
Lay down in the fridge. Good night, Miss Sabrina. Thanks for coming through.
a teaspoon of Dijon. I'll give you a little vinegar. And we're gonna add about a half a cup of peach preserves. Yes. And we're gonna heat all that stuff up good together.
All right, Miss Monica. She said her husband won at bingo last night.
Let's go, Monica.
Where my $5 at? Tell him I ain't get my $5.
So we're using that peach preserve as a shortcut. For that, I'm going to check the temp of my
Pork loin.
Yep. Turn around.
Uh-oh, be careful.
Boom. Let's get my internal temps on these. We're using our Cooking with Greens digital thermometer. Going in, thickest point, 138 on that piece. This one is about 140, 136, 137, 144. So I'm gonna leave these in here for like, actually I'm not even gonna put them in there any longer. I'm gonna get them in the sauce and start making it happen, okay?
Yes, that glaze would be good on some salmon, some chicken.
We're gonna get our pork in here. And I wanna get these pan drippings in here too. I feel like, yeah pan, come through. Now do y'all see how quickly this kind of came together? Just think if you had a really thin piece of pork. Even faster. You know, let that do a little sim. Who got the keys to the bimmer? It says lock. Let me turn it up a little bit. Boom. These are the things that we use. Gonna get a little more cook on that. And then this is pretty much done. While this is done pretty much, I'm gonna let Anita go ahead.
Hey,
Start making the salad, boo.
it ain't really nothing to make.
Well, then you can do a little nothing to make, girl.
Okay.
Y'all, This is gonna be a whole thing. And of course, we try to be a little lighter, but you can put this over some rice or. Yes, ma'am. You turn that off. I want to check out my temps because these are gonna come to temp quickly, and we do not want to make your pork tough. Overcooking will do it every time. So if I get it close to 145, I'm gonna be happy because I know that these are 142. That one's a little over because it's thinner, 150, 145, that one is off. Temp off. Guess who got dinner? I know y'all was like, what? Something like that? Was that quick? Absolutely. Absolutely. Again, mashed potatoes. Whatever you want. Pasta, rice, I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and get one of these out. Going to get some of this beautiful sauce and peaches on here. And this recipe is on our website, y'all. So If you're like, man, I would love to make this. It's Easter time. That's a good way to do a little pork type dessert meal. Got you covered. Got you covered. Put a little of this beautiful glaze on here. Recipe is super simple, y'all. I got you covered on flavor, okay? Always gonna have you covered on flavor. Always gonna have you covered on quick, easy techniques. Matter of fact, let me get both of them done. Might get one from, I feel like my mom's gonna want one too.
Wait and see what she says.
Okay, let me know when that's done. I'll do. Let me let you guys see what this looks like right now. Do you see that? See how many flavor crystals on there? You can kind of see when the flavor crystals is on there. We're about to make this into a whole meal. We're gonna get our protein. We're gonna have some greens. We're gonna have some vegetables and fruits. Also with our salad. Let me see what people are saying here. What's up, Bessie33? Good to have you here. DLE's in the house. Oh, I know DLE is. I cooked peach glazed pork chop already. They were delicious. Yes. So did you follow our recipe on our cookingwithgreensfamily.com? Because if so, well, I appreciate you. Look, y'all keep tapping that screen. Good to see you all on here. Looks delicious. Not only is it going to be delicious, it's going to be nutritious. Delicious and nutritious. Get a nice little piece here. Gonna get a nice little plating on this. Get some of our peaches on here. Peaches, but in that good sauce. Okay. Let's get a little bit of that sauce on here. Lord. Tell me about it. Tell me about it, stomach. I heard you. Stomach here. Stomach trying to figure out what's happening here. Super easy, light meal. Boom. I needed the salad already. We got cranberries in there, cukes. Looks like candied walnuts, right?
Mm-hmm. No pecans.
Ooh. Pecans. Is it pecans or pecans? We always talk about that. It's a pecans or pecans. Can y'all see that? Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. And the recipe is on the website.
On the salad?
Yes, yummy for your tummy. Hey Audrey, good to have you. Yes.
Italian on the salad.
Just a little something. And don't forget, we got our stuff on sale today. We put the pots on because people had a really great response to it. We put the pots. Our whole pot set is on limited supplies, or very limited supplies. It's on sale for $169, regularly $225. And the magnetic bamboo knife holder that you saw me use over here is $30 for you guys tonight. That's it. So let's try it. Let's see what we're talking about. Let me get you on here so it doesn't tilt down. And let's both try it. Father, thank you for the food we're about to eat and nourish our body. Let's get into it. So I'm gonna cut mine right down the middle so we can see what's happening inside there. Look at this, y'all. Can somebody come look at this? Can somebody come look at this? Oh, can somebody come look at this? Man, look.
This sauce is amazing.
How's the consistency of the pork?
Pretty good. It's not as a cup.
Absolutely. Get some of this peaches on here.
Mm-hmm.
Juicy. Good.
That's good.
Good balance of the sweets, not overpowering. A little vinegar in there.
Back to the camera.
Everything is delicious. And you know what? Just a little sauce makes a good salad dressing.
Oh, you know what? I didn't think about that. I'm gonna put a little bit on the salad.
I'm gonna drizzle a little out on my salad.
Mm-hmm.
It was delicious, guys. It's super simple. We did it. We pretty much cooked everything.
In about 45 minutes.
But look what time it is.
Actually, less than that.
Less than half an hour, girl. This is a half an hour meal. Don't be mad at me when I start doing some half an hour meals in the
And it's
summertime.
light and springy.
In the summertime, shoot, you're gonna get probably a lot of those half an hour meals. Wait till I get my grill out the back.
Oh, Lord. You might have to grill when your brother get here.
That's good. That's delicious. The sauce is
You can
perfect.
have a piece singing.
We got 3 more pieces. Y'all can have some.
Yes, the pork
Delicious.
tenderloin is very tender.
Another simple thing you can do with some barrel cuts of meat. Remember, yesterday we were talking to you about getting whole chicken, getting skin on pieces. And
Not yesterday,
learning
the
how
day
to-
before. It's Monday.
Sorry. And learning how to break down your meats, okay? It's a super simple way. You didn't have to cook it as a whole piece every time just because they gave it to you as a whole piece, all right? So,
You can use one of our cleavers, one of our
Absolutely.
knives. They cut like butter.
like butter. So, look, it's delicious, y'all. We're going to go ahead and finish this meal. We're going to do our cleanup on our kitchen. Well, we love you. The recipe's on our website. Like we always say, from our heart to your plate. Hope you enjoyed this. We'll see you again. Peace and have a good one and be safe.
Yes, and it's beautiful. I
Well,
can't
I
wait to
eat
sit
this.
down and eat.
Man, this is good. This is delicious.